What up, and welcome back to the Daily Dinger. It's your boy DG here on a Thursday, August the 6th. We're coming in locked and loaded today. Yesterday, it wasn't great. This week has been hit or miss for the most part. We've been cashing on walks all week long, though. Another walk yesterday with Ben Rice, a plus 150 cash. But also, shout out to our guy, our friend of the show. The first person to put a comment in yesterday was Prince Lando 1990. Hit on Junior Caminero and Shohei Ohtani. Two guys cashed for him. And so reach out to me. I went ahead and put a comment under yours. But go ahead and reach out to me so we can go ahead and connect and send you out your merch. But make sure you do the same thing again today. I love seeing everybody's guys because what I did is I looked at your guys and I went back and started looking through them and I cashed on a lot of the plays that I saw through everybody as well as a Jordan walk as always. And so go ahead and put in your three people because I like you playing along here in the comments. But today's weather could be some delays. So just be careful out there. There's nothing out there that should be really postponing the games, but there could be some delays. So just be careful. It is summer weather and today is showing that, but there is great weather. Let's start off with a guy who crushes, been crushing it since he was a young lad. And this is Bryce Harper at plus 300. The best weather on the board. Going up against Miles Mikolas. Miles Mikolas, who's allowed 6 home runs in his last 3 starts. 8 home runs allowed in his last 4 away starts. Harper's 5 for 16 with a dinger against Miles Mikolas. And if you look at it's been strikeout, flyout versus Mikolas, which kind of plays into our favor today, especially with the great weather there in Philadelphia. But I get it. Miles can be stingy with a lot of things, especially the walk. He does not give up a ton of walks. And so the bullpen is going to have to come through with us with a walk for Harper today. But Harper has walked in 6 of his last 10 games. I love the value here with the Harper walk at a plus 148. But if you want to stay away and maybe target it as a live play, you might get better odds if you wait after his first at bat or maybe his second, because we're going to get to the bullpen. I don't think Mikolas gives up a ton of walks just overall, and he might not give up one to Harper. But Bryce Harper cashes the dong today with plus 300 and then a walk at plus 148, but not so fast. Or wait, there's more. I have a play in the same exact game. This is a bonus bet. We're going to put on the same spot, line, whatever you want to call it. But I got a long shot that we're going to pair up with Harper, not pair up, we're a parlay, but a same game guy. And this Luis Arraez, plus 1,300. He's 4 for 16 against Mikolas. He just went dong yesterday, and I think he's feeling more comfortable in this lineup than where he was in San Francisco. I think that he can swing for more power. I think you're going to see him consistently keep hitting. And honestly, I'm looking at how their matchups have went. It's been so many lineouts and flyouts in their 16 matchups. I expect one maybe to catch a jet stream and fly out today in this game at plus 1,300. They've already faced each other 4 times this year. And so I expect that it keeps happening. And so I like a dong here by Luis Arraez. But hey, we ain't doing the walk. This dude doesn't not walk. So let's kind of keep it moving. There are no odds for his walk anyway. But we're going to pair these two together in the same game. We're going to go with 4 total dongs today. It's Luis Arraez plus 1,300 is a long shot. Bryce Harper in that same game plus 300. All right, let's go to the next guy. And that's going to be Wilyer Abreu. And that's going to be plus 325 for the Boston Red Sox going against a guy in Luis Castillo. He struggles against the left-handed hitters, especially as of late. He's given up 7 home runs in the last 3 games. Guess what? All to left-handed hitters. Abreu, a lefty. He's 1 for 4 with a double and a walk against Castillo over his lifetime. They faced back on June 19th, and there was a line-out. 21-degree launch angle, 360 feet. I feel good about that today, especially with the weather across the board looking so good. And so we're also going to look at the walk. The walk against lefties, much higher rate than against righties. And a walk here, great value at plus 160 for Abreu. All right, before we get to the last guy, make sure you become a part of the family, become a member status. You can be baller status level, $5 a month or $2 a month for fam. But you want to make sure you're joining us with our live shows Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern. And so we're going to make sure we continue to have a lot of fun, but also cash some tickets along the way. All right, let's get to the last guy, and it is Cags. Jac Caglianone at a plus 352. He's 1 for 3 against Bailey Ober. July 30th, he had a flyout, a 438-foot bomb, and then a ground out. Ober, he's kind of settled in as of late. I'll give him that. And he's really due. He's due to give up some jacks. And so I like that today for Cags. A Cags Jack at plus 352. But we ain't doing the walk. He doesn't walk a ton. The walk is priced at plus 240 for a reason. So we're going to stay away from that one. So let me do some research. I found the glasses. Let's do some research today. We're going to target on one guy, one game, and that is the Braves game and Austin Riley. The Braves have crushed Janson Junk really well, but not for power for the most part. Austin Riley, he is 1 for 2 with a dinger back on May 20th. And this dude has sucked all year long. But since moving down to the 8 hole, he's kind of figured some things out. In his last 5 games since moving down, he's 8 for 17. He has 2+ hits in 3 of the 5 with a dinger. He has 2+ total bases today. Line is at plus 155. 2+ hits, runs, and RBIs is at plus 100. And then a home run is plus 550. That's going to be the look I have. You know I love the Braves. I'm going to give you some insight on them. But Austin Riley could break out or continue to break out that slump today against Janson Junk, who he hits really well. But those are our 4 guys today with a long shot of plus 1,300. Make sure you continue hanging out with us. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Be a part of this family, a part of this channel. We'll see everybody later.